Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. I've upgraded memory in so many different systems, and I don't think anything could approach the ease and elegance of the design of the 2008 January revision of the Mac Pro from Apple. You can tell they put a lot of thought into many parts of the case, inside the case as well as outside, saving, or I should say, save a couple of issues that I may have had with trying to connect eSATA cables to the motherboard and not being able to do it easily. These are the two riser cards upon which your FB DIMMs will sit. Might simply pull out the top one, and you'll see there's one of the DIMMs, one of the FB DIMMs, fully buffered with the heat spreaders. It's really only one way it can go. Now, since I am going to be upgrading the 2 gigs it came with, bare bones, with 16 gigs of memory, then what I'm going to do is remove these two 1 gig sticks and end up getting a rebate on them so I can save even more money. Price-wise, it boiled down to approximately $50 a gigabyte, which is a really good price. And considering I'm going to be able to take advantage of all that RAM with my audio editing, video processing, virtual machine running, trust me, I'm going to find a use for 16 gigs of RAM. If you've ever installed RAM before, it's pretty much the same thing. You're just doing it on a riser card. So imagine just popping it out like that. I'm done with this for the moment. I'm just going to set it over here. I'm not too worried about that. That's going in for the rebate. You've wrestled with it inside the case, right? Moving cables around, trying to pop things out, trying to get things exactly right. And that's so here. This is all I'm doing. This is the little riser card. Here, I'll show you again here. That's it. Nice and simple. And 2 of those to work with. Yeah, approximately $800 for 16 gigs. And the microphone stand is grounded properly, yes. And I'm working with anti-static, and I've static discharged myself 17 ways from Sunday. I've got the riser card sitting on an anti-static bag. I think I am good to go. There's really only one way the DIMM can go in, and it's straight up and down, so you'll pardon me as I make sure that's in. Clamp down, nice and tight. 1 2 gigabyte FB DIMM. Get those. We might as well push those out now. Making sure I'm putting it in the right way.
Hello.
Hi, Kat.
Are we recording right now?
Aye. There's 2.
Oh, that's okay. As soon as you're done, I have a really important question.
Yes, what's your question? Is it, like, I can answer it now. All I'm doing is just installing RAM. It's kind of boring. Even I'm about to fall asleep.
You sent me earlier for videos.
Yeah?
Every one of them, no matter who clicks them, not just in my house either, do not go to videos or downloads. It goes to some weird text.
Try right-clicking, saving as.
Same thing.
Really? Ping Tim at Ustream, and then Brad, because they're recorded.
Okay.
It's probably a MIME type that's misconfigured on the server they're sitting on.
Well, I logged into the Ustream account and went to those videos.
Yep.
It won't let me download them. I see them, I can watch them.
Right.
But I can't download them. And no, I don't have 2 more. All of my own that I had are done.
Well, ping Tim at Ustream. There's not much else I can do.
Alright, I will.
So we got 1 riser card completed. See? It's kind of heavy. Let me tell you, it's heavier than it was when I took it out. But the nice thing is there are guiding slots on both sides.
The Mac Pro came today?
Yes, it did, Kat. Nice and snug.
It looks gorgeous.
It's in. That's it. That's all it took. Now we take out the bottom riser card And if you didn't notice, I'll point it out here. A couple of holes on the end so that I can kind of put your fingers through and pull them out. Thought of that. And again, just think about all the RAM upgrading experiences you've ever had in your entire life. Pop
I got
down.
the battle scars to prove it.
Oh, let me tell you, I've got the mental scars to prove it. Get this ready. Now, I cut these bags open before I started recording the video just for the sake of speed. Actually, I'm just going to sit them this way and then push them down. Kind of one boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. How. Then we're going to see how a Mac Pro hopefully flies and doesn't give me some random weird boot up error unhappy face crashy thing. And I think I am going to plug in before I boot up for the first time. I've got one of the original iSights, the Firewire iSights. I'm going to plug that in just so I've got snug.
That sounded gorgeous.
Yeah, it did, but I'm going to check the other riser card just to make sure. I'm pretty sure they're all snug, but good to go. Now the second one goes in. You can't mess it up. Nothing to accidentally trip over and unplug. I want to cry. I mean, there's something about me that wants to cry, and I don't know if it's because I'm a male or a man, and I feel like, machismo and all that stuff, but I want to cry. Look, this is just a beautiful thing. On so many levels, this is a beautiful thing. 16 gigs. FP DIMMs. It was so easy to do. I didn't even break a sweat. Well, actually, I did break a sweat, but that's because I'm wearing a sweatshirt. No matter. That was, I guess, the third or fourth or fifth video that we've done in regards to unboxing this Mac Pro and getting her up to speed for the first time. We're going to continue forth. This night will, I'm sure, be full of surprises and live calls when I open up the phone lines at 888 Pirillo. Still have right around 1,000 people viewing this live, and I appreciate every single one of you. We've been doing this for close to a year now, live streaming and involving the community and growing the live video that we do and recording the videos out to the community. It's fun, sharing information, sharing help. And, before I come to a close, I got to tell you a story. Yes, Ponzi got the Mac Pro, or I'm sorry, Mac Mini. She didn't get the Mac Pro. I had to get this myself. There's no way. You know how many shoes a Mac Pro is for Ponzi? That's how I relate to her in terms of finances. She brought home a MacBook, like a regular old MacBook, white and everything, and that was really, that was an eye-opening experience. And for that experience, what has likely led me to this point has been a lot of people, and not the least of which is Dave Weiner.
That's what I just said on Twitter.
I know. Dave Weiner is this. It's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. It's not your fault. I really appreciate every bit of gentle but yet distant guidance you've given, and have now.
See, he's smart. He knows if he would have said, you would have never in a million years taken the
Well,
advice.
no. I mean, a geek. How's a Windows geek going to evolve to the point that?
But if I have it, and you have it, and it's just cool technology laying around, you have to try it out.
I know. I have to try all the new technology.
Yeah,
So
so.
thanks, Dave. And now we're going to close it out because this night just can't get any better. 16 gigs of RAM, new Mac Pro, and pizza. What kind of pizza?
Your favorite giant pepperoni,
Yes!
Italian sausage, and
Yes!
olive.
Yes! No onion.
No onion.
No onion. All right. I can even take anchovies. I just don't like onion. That's just me.